Welcome back. This morning we talked about Douglas County heading back to schools, but college students will also be heading back the next couple of weeks. 9 News wellness expert and psychotherapist Heather Hans joins us now with some tips for these new college students navigating this transition. Good morning.
Good morning, Corey. Nice to see you.
Always good to see you. This is a big deal. So what are the common mental health issues of college students particularly?
Yes, and I should say, first of all, because a lot of people don't know that the peak onset of mental illness happens during young adulthood, and college can trigger that. So the most common mental illness we see in college kids is anxiety, followed by depression. It is normal to feel, anxious and isolated and have some social struggles, especially that first year. But even with them being gone, the best thing parents can do is model the behavior they want to see. So model your own mental well-being, get therapy if you need to, because adult children of parents who have mental illness are much more likely to have anxiety and depression.
So aside from that component about, parents taking care of themselves, what can parents do to support these college-age kids?
So I would say that the biggest thing is to give them emotional support. And the way we do that is to show empathy. So asking them questions about their thoughts, their feelings, their days, and listen deeply, but assure them that you respect their privacy and also validate, what they're doing and how they're feeling, and encourage healthy habits and stress management, time management, and going back again to modeling, you want to model healthy self-talk, like I can handle this situation, or it's okay to make mistakes, and go visit them, let them know that you'll always be there for them. And then another important component is to be as non-judgmental and accepting as possible, because they are their own people. They're going to do what they want, regardless of what their parents think at that point. But if you're not accepting, they can just stop talking to you. So researchers have found that kids of parents who are accepting and non-judgmental have less anxiety and depression. So try to be that safe haven for them. And then one last tip is to be realistic and focus on their development more than their grades or performance. Really just praise their efforts, because they are learning so many new things that also means lots of mistakes.
These are such great tips. I love, be realistic. That's so true. What are some ways that, college kids can find in-person social support as well?
Yes, that's really important. Like you guys were just saying, that's everything for these students. And so I'd say consider having a roommate if you're offered to have your own room. Also getting in touch with the counseling center, career services, academic advising, student activities, that can all help. But if you do notice that your child needs more support or is really struggling, go visit them, have a plan in place, and also see if you can get their roommate's phone number for an emergency.
Oh, great idea. Absolutely. Heather, as always, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Have a good day.